All right, we're live now, fat guy. What's going on, Jackson? What's going on, Apurva? All right, we're live now, fat guy.
Just running an email,
What's
gents. I'm
going on,
almost done.
Jackson? What's going on, Donnie?
DDD.
Donnie McKay in the building. It could be Big Dick Donnie. Yeah, Jackson. I think it's rigged too. I can't believe on a random pick, somehow the fat guy and I get first pick.
Yeah, that is such a rig.
Usually I'd say it's not a big deal or it's like whatever, but
First pick this year is pretty good.
on paper, but we know how that works out.
Email sent.
Thank you. I'm gonna set an alarm for the McPhail draft.
Sounds good. Nice. We got a couple guys in here.
If fat guy, if you pull up our two Google sheets, there's one for each league, and the very first.
Hold on. I'm gonna fix my camera. Just give me 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's too bad, Donnie. We sent out an email to every email we have asking who wanted to get in.
There is one way though around this, Donnie. Is chances are there will probably be one vacant team because there's just 24 people randomly from the internet. I mean, I would be willing to gamble there's going to be a couple vacant teams. So if that's the case, we can. If you email us at Big Ryan the Fat Guy, I'll put it in the chat, and then you can be first up if you want to take a vacant team. I mean, it's a free shot at $100, and it'll be a lot of fun, and you can be locked up for next year.
Yeah, no problem, Jameson. Can't
No
wait for the
problem.
draft tomorrow, although I have another one at the same exact time. The fat guy and I have the same problem today, so we're going to have to be multitasking. We got another draft an hour after this one, so. But it shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to keep up with both.
You guys are. Sorry to be so pessimistic. Sorry, Jameson, but we're just trying to give you the honest truth. At least what we believe to be the honest truth.
All right. Do you want me to share those sheets with you, or
Yeah, yeah. I can pull them up on
I'll share them to your personal email?
personal one. Oh, I got them here. I got them here.
You got them? Okay.
Yeah, I'm all good now.
All right. If you pull up the draft sheet and you go up to data, filter view, filter one, then we'll be sharing the same. Or you can make your own filter view, and that way you've got...
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Actually, no, you should make your own in case if we want to filter by different things. Here, I'll make a second filter.
Make a filter too. Yeah.
What's going on, Jackson? Appreciate the late time. It's so tough to make a draft time that is good for everybody.
Oh, it's 2 a.m. But have a couple of pints. I mean, it looks like you don't mind having a drink or two. Maybe I'll join you.
Okay. I've renamed those filter views.
6 p.m. Dylan. I just sent you an email, so do some homework.
6 p.m. Pacific time, so 9 p.m. Eastern for you.
Yeah, 9 for you. Yeah. Also, Dylan, this is a good way to why, like, I don't know.
This is how you're going to learn. This is how you're going to learn what's going on and how to do this draft. And you'll hear us talk about strategy and different stuff as the draft goes along. Well, the thing that's nice, Jackson, is next year if we have enough interest, we can set different times, and that way the fat guy and I can do one at like noon our time and get like everybody like in Europe or in the different time zones.
Yeah, because we have a guy in Switzerland doing this as well. So, and Big Ryan and I are late people anyway, so that's 4 right there.
Dylan, it's 9 p.m. for you. So right now, it's 5:39.
I'm sure you know
it's gonna
time
be.
zones, Dylan.
It's gonna be 20 minutes from now in 24 hours, if that makes any sense.
Way to complicate things.
Tomorrow at this same time, Dylan. Sign on, make your draft, come talk shit, and do your best. Sounds good, Daddy.
Did you adjust the rules for the par sheet? Like the non-PPR?
Yeah, these are all set to non-PPR.
Okay, good.
We can, if you go to league scoring, you can just set the receptions to 0, and it's already set.
Yeah, I see it.
And then you've got it sorted by your own filter.
No, I will do that now.
I'm gonna do the same thing for
Oh, you named them.
yeah.
You don't have one for the other one, other league?
I just set it up.
kind of exciting. It's a good way to start the year.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're gonna go with the second person listed on our.
Yeah, yeah, I am. Contrary to popular belief.
What's going on, Detroit? One time, how you doing?
I actually prefer him, anyways.
Yeah, he is one of your favorites. Really, you can't go wrong with any of those three as far as
No,
liking
I
them.
find him to be the least guy to get injured, though.
The second.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So still 17 minutes until the draft starts.
Yeah, I hope more show up.
I don't actually have how many people are watching.
Well, there's 6 on. No, I don't mean the stream. I mean
you're
the league.
talking
There's
about
6 to 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One person set to auto, but I'm not sure if that's just for now.
That's on purpose.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys signing up, playing with us. So, Dylan, the flex position means that you can play any running back, wide receiver, or tight end at that position. So, it gives you the option to have like an extra skilled position player out there getting points for you.
It's rarely a tight end, although that in the old days that used to happen sometimes. People would take Gronkowski and Jimmy Graham, and that wasn't that bad a strategy. I had it 1 year and it was decent. But I can't think of that wouldn't happen now. It'd be rare.
Yeah,
It'd be very hard to get Kelce and George Kittle. They would be the 1-2. You'd have to reach on Kittle.
Yeah, Kelce and Kittle are 2023, so
Yeah.
it's just hard to take both those guys. Jackson asked, do you guys make your own projections for the year, or do you just make adjustments off of what's available publicly? We use public information, but we use a collection of public information. And then there's a little bit of secret sauce that the fat guy and I have put in to use that information to the best ability that we can.
We'll share it after the draft, what it is. Well, I mean, some of it.
Yeah.
So, because it is kind of proprietary and it's been very successful for us. So I guess we're in like the late stages, and it's been because it exceeded expectations. We used this strategy in 5 leagues last year, and we finished first in 3 of them and second in 1 of them. So it worked very well. So we're trying to see if that's a fluke this year. You have to test things in real time. I prefer to get projections from gambling odds, like over-unders, but sometimes the information is not always available, and sometimes the drafts are scheduled before before people even set props, right? Because usually final cuts are a big determiner of like running back propositions. Quarterback ones aren't that hard. Like, for instance, we had Lamar Jackson really high last year. I mean, I get that he won MVP and it was kind of fortuitous, but it's because the gambling odds. His over/under for rushing yards last year was 900. That's so many fantasy points. That's 90 right there. Over/under for rushing touchdowns, I think, was 5.5. So I mean, that's that's 36 more fantasy points. That's 126 fantasy points. That's half of what most guys get. And I'm assuming he can get a few passing touchdowns and a modest 2,800 yards, I think it was. It would have put him as the number 3 fantasy quarterback, and I think he finished first. So yeah, that was, the gambling odds were way different than what most people projected.
Dylan, both the fat guy and I have a team in this league, and then the fat guy has his lone team in the Wednesday draft or tomorrow's draft. But really, like, the fat guy and I are just gonna have one amalgamated team, I guess you could say, for Wednesday. Yeah. We were trying to do one of us in each, but we were one short today, so the fat guy,
so I filled in.
He filled in the crevice.
It's a lot more than a crevice these days, I think, with the hope. You know, if I went spelunking, I don't think I'd come out the other end.
It's a standard league approver. So no extra points for receptions. The order was randomly set an hour before the draft by ESPN. And I don't know what to say. The fat guy and I somehow managed to be first and second. And it's ironic because usually we don't like to be early in drafts. We'd prefer a later pick, but
I'm a notorious last pick. I like getting 2 in a row at the end, but second, whatever. It's a change.
And approver, it is exciting. I'm excited that enough of you are interested to sign up to play with us. Because if we tried to do this at the start of 2018, I don't think anyone would have cared. But we've got a really nice community. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun this year. It's going to give us a chance to make other videos as well, highlighting things that happen in these two leagues. And as well as just another way for people to compete. Like the email said, there's going to be a trophy, $100 prize for whoever wins the entire league. So this is going to go 16 weeks, I believe.
Yeah, 17th. Now I get 2 chances to not have to pay out any money. It's great.
Dylan, I highly doubt that he told you that he had an armpit fetish.
Well, at least it's an armpit one. If someone had a no eyebrows fetish, you'd be in trouble.
T-minus 10 minutes until the draft. Well, I guess I can already set those too. Dylan, what have you been up to this off season? What's kept you busy the last few months? I know you were contemplating joining the armed forces in some fashion. What did
I
you
was
end up
thinking maybe.
deciding on? You'll send us a pic? Well, boy, are we looking forward to that.
Yeah. Dude, this is pretty sweet. We got a guy waiting in Ireland at 2 a.m. The power of the internet's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. You work at BJ's or BJS? What's BJS stand for?
Dylan's swole a little bit. He sent us a photo.
Is it BJ's Wholesale Club? Oh, dang. Who's that sexy guy you're posing with? Oh, that's Dad. Dylan lives in Florida.
Yeah, I actually got COVID, Aperva. I was playing in a lot of Chinese poker games, not even joking, and I'm pretty sure that's how I got it. I'm just finishing quarantine now.
Pervo, I've been sitting around waiting for this. I haven't done much.
No, he has not.
Can you buy a BJ without a membership? You did not need a membership to just walk into a BJ. Oh, but you need a membership to buy. So you can go into the store.
Joy?
Oh, there he is. Hopefully T-shirt time and the other good players last year didn't get COVID. You want it to be competitive. Yeah, what was your goal, Dylan? Was it 59%, 63? I can't remember what your goal was for this year.
He wanted to bet me 1,000 that he could come first. I will bet you that money, Dylan. If you want to take it, the offer stands until Saturday evening. Even if you win the first one, I'll let you preview the first one. Hello, Glock. How are you?
What's going on, Glock? Yeah, back in time perfectly.
Yeah, I was only sick for like a day of Perva. Like, that's it. So.
Your draft picks are going to be no hits or just misses. Detroit one time.
Oh.
Just pick all Cleveland Browns for us.
I'm wearing a baseball hat just to be neutral today.
Is this the same Dylan who swore Saints were winning the Super Bowl? Yes, Glock.
Yes.
Is Miles Sanders healthy? Let me I'll see if we have him on our list, because according to projections he's healthy. Ooh, here's big news. Von Miller reported. There's reports from Adam Schefter that Von Miller needs season-ending surgery.
Oh, that's gonna hurt Denver.
And Bradley Chubb's going to be on a pitch count to start 2020.
Hurts their defense immensely.
That's pretty big. Miles Sanders, Roto World. It says that he's on August 31st. He's struggling through a hamstring injury, but there hasn't been news since then. He's probably going to be fine to start the year. He's ranked here, in the first 2-3 rounds. We've got him ranked similar to where he's listed here at number 9. And I'm wondering
Look
if
at
you
Dylan
can
finding the silver lining and getting his eyebrows shaved off.
Glock, that is the same Dylan who swore the Saints were winning the Super Bowl. I actually want to thank Mickey Hill for that bet, or whoever it was that made me shave. I love the look. Yeah, Detroit one time. There goes Denver season. That is really shitty for them. If
It is
Von
a
Miller's
huge untouchable Jay. Hello, sir. Hello.
What's going on? Oh, Dylan said that Mickey's gonna have to order a lot more pizzas this year. Their season isn't over, lol, but it's a huge hit. It's terrible for their defense. Oh my God, Jay, are you still untouchable? If Locke is good, they will be good. That's asking a lot of Drew Lock.
Hey, is number 7 the gentleman from Switzerland? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's auto drafting, I think.
Yeah, most likely Neil.
Yeah.
He said that he was gonna try to stay up and do the draft, but
It's pretty late there. I can understand. He'll still have I don't care what they draft, just as long as they're active with their team.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought he was in. Approve as extra.
Girlfriend, I guess she does the tattoo eyebrow. It's $500. That's good business, I think.
Yeah, you have to get it done like once a year.
Dylan seems to be sure about everyone's orientation, except for his own.
Yeah. We've got 40 seconds until this draft starts. There's Neil. He just joined.
Right on. Right on.
Bunch of hunks. What's up, Bloodbath? Who's in this league? We've got.
Welcome to the best day of the year. Draft day.
That was a little loud.
That was a little loud. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, what a jerk. Oh, here we go.
A big surprise. I kept McCaffrey at 1. We had a discussion on those lines, but I never said that. You just assumed. The fat guy's drafting number 2. We'll see who he takes.
Ezekiel
Fat
Elliott.
guy taking Ezekiel Elliott.
Barkley. There you go.
Barkley's off the board. Julio Jones at 4.
Who took Julio? Wow. The Detroit losers. I think you're going to be with that strategy.
Derrick Henry goes 5th.
I think Henry at 5 is a good value. I think.
Untouchable Jay said he got props. What
Oh,
props did you end up getting?
Of course he did. Of anybody, it's going to be him.
Cali Dig Stim is on the clock.
I think he's an auto draft.
Yeah, it could be.
End up with Dalvin Cook, which isn't so bad.
Christian McCaffrey went 1, Dylan. Dalvin Cook. Oh, Untouchable Jay took New England over 8.5 wins.
I don't mind that.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 7. Show me your TDs is on the clock. It's going to be interesting to see it provides without the preseason. It's really hard to tell with any of the rookies, especially rookie running backs.
I completely agree.
You're taking Cowboys to win the division. Yeah, Cowboys are very popular.
Well, they're the best team in that division.
One of the best teams on paper, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed. Fat Guy took the Falcons plus 1.5. It's ridiculous. They are.
The Saints. Well, like you can't get everything. I took the Saints in week 1. I almost never do that because they're under-repped. Who's more okay? The Falcons are a disappointing team. I want disappointment. That's what I want. I want a disappointing team. They're undervalued.
Kamara and Sanders are off the board. Josh Jacobs is taken 10th.
Oh, I like that pick, Josh Jacobs. There's a good chance Michael Thomas goes. Dylan should get a wet one for that. Kamara went 8th. Very late for your consideration because he should go 1, right?
Eagles are banged up. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yes, he is from Philadelphia.
Michael Thomas off the board. Time for Bloodbath to make his pick.
Ooh. There's a few
back
good
to
running
back.
backs in a row. Yeah.
Back-to-back picks here.
Be hard to mess this up. Yeah, CMC is 1, Dylan. It's hard to argue, to be honest. It'd be hard to come up with an argument not to take him, even though regression is due.
Bath said he's quitting because we drafted 1 and 2.
I don't mind his position. He's got two in a row. There's Chubb, which is an awesome, it's a great pick.
That's who I would have taken.
Same here. Joe Mixon, Kenyon
Mixon
Drake.
and Drake.
Eckler, Jones, Devonta Adams.
Tyreek Hill. And DeAndre Hopkins.
Correct.
Jameson said he hasn't done a PPR league or a non-PPR league in years. Purva said Devontae Parker will have a breakout season. Man, Dylan, I don't know how you know so much about Apurva and his thoughts, and Chris Carson and Lamar Jackson.
How far is the drive from Florida to New York? Just asking for a friend. I like the Chris Carson pick. It's my favorite pick of the draft so far.
Oh, fat guy is on the clock.
Who just went? James Conner. Okay. Well, I'm going to ride that Atlanta train, I'm thinking. I don't see him. There he is.
Oh, Gurley's off the board. I'm going to get Melvin Gordon. And Le'Veon Bell.
Yikes. Oh. David Johnson for me. Kelce is just hanging out there. Ooh, Mark Ingram, Detroit Losers. I like that pick. Mahomes, Kelce.
Godwin, Ingram. Mahomes. Kelce.
Kelce. Yeah, I think you're right. It is Kelce. It is. Why would his brother have a different last name? Sometimes they're one in the draft, Jay, but you are right. I mean, in-game management is the most important thing, I would say.
Bloodbath said, "Whoop whoop, my boy DJ. Did you just pick him up?"
No, he did not. He did not get him. We got a pick from Ireland at 2:10 a.m. This draft is going very fast.
Yeah, having the auto drafts on, what is it, 4 of the teams makes it go real quick.
Yeah. And I feel like all the other ones seem to be veterans almost.
Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, wow. George Kittle? Oh, fantastic! Untouchable Jay is in tomorrow's draft. We specifically did the leagues a certain way, so tomorrow's draft has a lot of vocal players.
Dylan, if somebody's not at their computer or phone when the draft's on and you miss your pick, then it just turns into an auto draft. So the algorithm will just automatically pick players for you.
AJ Green, a interesting selection.
Bath going for it with that AJ Green pick.
It's a very non-Steelers like pick.
Detroit one time already not liking how he's drafting his team.
He's a bit of a pessimist, though, so take that how you will.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about his either. It's gonna be tough. There's so many running backs already gone, and he's only able to get Mark Ingram. Jonathan Taylor, what a selection! I like that. That might be pick of the best pick so far. I think it's a gamble, but I mean, you got to gamble to win, right? Adam Thielen, Cortland Sutton, Amari Cooper, Allen Robinson. Big run on receivers. We get a Swiss pick right here. This might be the fastest draft I've ever done. This is great.
Yeah. It goes by fast. Jonathan Taylor Thomasing it up. Dylan's got the Lions covering this week only because Foles isn't the quarterback. We got auto draft tomorrow night. A couple people can't make it. Yeah, there's going to be a couple people auto drafting. It's just how times work.
Yeah, it's so hard to get these to everyone to get it to work out for everybody. You're free rolling though, so it's not that bad. Tyler Lockett from Switzerland. Beckham, Cam Akers. Ooh, I'm on the clock soon. Keenan Allen. Can't cut the Mostert.
Hot Lockett.
Devin Singletary for the fat guy. Interesting. Antonio Gibson and Kareem Hunt. Fat guy, despite having... Well, how many running backs do I have now?
Just one team tomorrow.
Well, I don't need 5, but I'm going to have them.
David Montgomery. Juju Smith-Schuster. A.J. Brown. Mark Andrews.
We got just one tomorrow, Jay. Get real.
Robert Woods.
Yeah, I got. Well, neither do I, Apurva. Don't worry, I have 5 running backs. So does Big Rye, I think.
Yep.
There's plenty of guys. Don't worry. No, I don't think you did.
Prescott. Ertz.
Zach Ertz, Darren Waller, Kyler Murray. Some quality there, Cooper Kupp.
Bloodbath is on the clock. Detroit one time says he can't stand us taking the players he wants to take. Dylan's a receiver, which isn't much of a surprise. And will Dylan lose more eyebrows this year? I bet yes.
I don't think he has any more hair to lose, Jay. I got to be honest. There might be something else. I don't know. He might be getting a piercing, I think.
Yeah, and Prince Albert.
Oh my God. We can't prove that. We can't verify Prince Albert. That's the issue.
Bath taking one of my favorite players in
Terry McLaurin.
Oh, I love Terry.
Terry's awesome.
DeAndre Swift off the board. T.Y. Hilton.
Matt Brady. Oh, Deshaun Watson. That was probably going to be my selection, to be honest.
Matt Breda. Deshaun Watson. Kerryon Johnson. I think I'm keeping up. DK Metcalf.
Ronald Jones, Michael Gallup. A lot of running backs have been, that pool has been kind of decimated, to be honest.
How early are we going to be live tomorrow? Anywhere from an hour to 15 minutes before the draft. Just depends when we're able to get set up.
Technicals. Oh, Philip Lindsay. I like that pick. Philip Lindsay is a good pick. DJ Sharp. Right here. Might do things a little bit different. This is interesting. All right, I'm taking my first wide receiver. Calling an audible, as they say.
Devontae Parker is off the board. And I'm going to go with Marlon Mack. And Leonard Fournette.
More running backs for Big Rye. Oh, I got a cat issue. Look, look, look. Hold on one second. I gotta pick fast here.
And the
There
fat
we
guy
are.
selects Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard. I went double Miami.
J.K. Dobbins is taken with the next selection. What's going on, Mickey? Welcome
There
to
we
the
go, Mickey.
draft. Russell Wilson off the board. Diggs and Landry.
Everyone needs luck.
Diggs, Landry, Zach Moss, Tyler Boyd. And someone goes early on Steelers D.
Wow, someone went Steelers D.
Yep.
I mean, Jay, you guys win it every year, but like the players are Canadian, you know that, right? That's kind of how it works.
Duke Johnson off the board. Will Fuller. So what's going on, Mickey? How you doing tonight? Hopefully you got the Fat Guy and I's email. And
Zach Moss,
you
interesting.
get a look at how the draft works. What's the idea behind scooping all the running backs? Trade later? It's a possibility to trade later. It's just about getting essentially the best player on the board. Or the most valuable player.
Most valuable player, yeah.
The only way I'll win this whole thing is if I got luck on my side. Luck does play a huge part of fantasy football in Detroit tomorrow. So my fellow Canadian, Stanley Cup is coming stateside. Your thoughts? That's every year. I think, what was the last year a Canadian team won? Was it like 89?
No. 89 was the Flames. I think it was 93 was Montreal. Yeah, I don't know if it stings. I'm a Capitals fan. I was really happy when the Capitals won, to be honest. My mom's a huge Capitals fan. She cries when they lose. Yeah, I got Knights Lightning too, Michigan, but we'll see. Marquise Brown. Tevin Coleman. Deebo Samuel.
Yeah,
Starting to
Mickey.
get a lot thinner here.
You can make picks and watch us at the same time. Whatever's easiest for you. Evan Coleman. It's nice to be in here because you can ask us questions while the draft's going on, in case you are unsure about anything.
Tyler Higbee, wow. Interesting. Marvin Jones, Julian Edelman. Yeah, they sure did. I gotta be honest though, the Islanders look good. They did. I mean, they got blown away last game, but yeah, that's true. Not in this room per se. Ryan Williams. Hold on one sec.
Yeah, Dylan, you're most likely going to be having mostly running backs and receivers. You can kind of see in this bottom left corner that you can have 8 running backs, 8 receivers, but only 4 quarterbacks, 3 tight ends, 3 kickers, and 3 defenses.
Mickey, you can do it on desktop or on the app, whatever suits you. I highly suggest doing it on desktop if you can, though. It's easier to stay organized. Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard, Preston Williams, Christian Kirk, Matt Ryan.
Fat guy is on the clock.
I did it. Sony Michelle, another
Those
running
were-
back for the fat guy.
I'm going to take my first quarterback in the draft with Josh Allen. And then I'm going to follow it up with my last running back of the draft, and that's going to be James White.
Another running back for fat guy. Latavius Murray. Maybe the best handcuff in the league. I don't think I can draft any more running backs, so I think I'm at my limit, and I am.
Yeah, I'm at 8 of 8.
Big Rye went 8 running backs in his first 9 picks, and so did I. Tariq Cohen.
Dylan's
think
never
the-
played fantasy before. He said, yeah, he's 18. I'm not sure what that has to do with it. And Detroit one time says it's a strategy. So what? So not likely I played in too many fantasies. LOL. Not old like Mickey Hill. Mickey said he's going to go read the email. I almost took Allen at 85.
Yeah, he wasn't going to make it through us. I can tell you that much. Big Ryan Williams.
Okay, I got to keep up with this. Cohen was drafted.
Jared Cook. Henry Ruggs the third, a little bit of speed from Las Vegas.
And
Followed by Brandon Cooks. Tom Brady. There we go. Switzerland gets Tom Brady. Deontay Johnson. Justin Tucker, the first kicker off the board.
J-Tuck. Robbie Anderson. And Alexander Madison. Fat guy's giving us some ass shots.
My girlfriend's cat moved in today and I don't know. It's weird getting adjusted. I'm very allergic to cats, so it's. I don't know,
You take any pills?
Yeah, but just trying to stay out of her way. She's 16 though, so. Rob Gronkowski, Alexander Madison, Robbie Anderson.
Are you done taking running backs?
Yeah, I can't take any more.
Okay, I'm gonna take them off the list. Hope Dylan is before me tomorrow. Then I'm assured I'll be able to get my guy.
Tony Pollard, Jamison Crowder, Boston Scott, Carson Wentz, Darius Slayton. Pick all the way from Switzerland.
Golden Tate off the board. Sammy Watkins.
Oh, my girlfriend's cat is 16, Apurva. She is young though. She's only 23. I'm 32, so I guess I did well. I don't know how that works. Get out of here, man. This is the only time I ever dated someone younger than me. Well, always been older, but somehow life works out different, and I'm on the clock. Well, this is easy. The first guy available is the guy I want. John Brown.
John Brown in the books.
Sean Jackson and Hunter Henry taken in front of me. Well, this is going to make Dylan happy. This will make Dylan happy. Drew Brees.
Oh, wow. Fat guy taking Drew Brees.
That's my starting quarter. That's my quarterback.
Mike Williams is off the board. Bills defense. McCole Hardman.
John Sherrod might be right.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Damian Harris, that could be a good pick. High upside.
Should I trade Joe Burrow for James Conner? Yeah, most likely.
If you could get that. Is it a dynasty, though?
Yeah, there's a lot more questions to be asked out of that. All right, who else? Henderson.
Aaron Rodgers, Damian Harris.
Okay.
Oh, and Keel Harry. Here we go. Possible breakout candidate despite all the negativity. Dart throwing. No, Dylan really doesn't know.
Yeah, Dylan, you have to choose who you play each week.
Yeah, so it's between the guys you have on your roster and everyone that's available on in the waiver. I like this name, Underdogs Cover. I tend to agree with it. Rashad Perriman off the board.
You can play the same players. Like, you can play Drew Brees every single week if you want to. And you'd have to sit him through his bye week and start a different quarterback.
It's whoever's on your team, Dylan. You get to choose. They stay on your team. Like Big Rye's, if McCaffrey is healthy, Big Rye will play him every week, regardless of who he's playing. And I'll do the same with Ezekiel Elliott. Adrian Peterson
is off the board. The fat guy's outrageous picks won me some moolah last year. John Sherrod says thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Untouchable Jay, unfortunately Dylan isn't trolling. He's never played. Cam Newton and Noah Fant off the board. I believe both, or Cam Newton to Bloodbath and Adrian Peterson.
Wow. 49ers. Jerry Jeudy.
All right.
CeeDee Lamb.
Peterson. Cam Newton's off the board. Fant is off the board.
CeeDee Lamb's off the board.
49ers. Judy. Lamb. Ravens. Hurst.
Curtis Samuel.
We're going to be probably done this draft before our next one starts.
That's actually really nice. TJ Hawkinson.
And
I'm going with Harrison Butker. Here is a kicker.
And similar to Fat Guy, I'm going Lutz. Oh, it looks like Perriman was drafted. I am going Anthony Miller as my starting wide receiver.
See how that works out. Picking up a DST. Here we go.
Fat Guy with the Rams. Big Nuts Lutz.
Yeah, Dylan, 2 QBs is okay, but the thing is there's a pool of quarterbacks. So rolling with one is generally best, and then just picking the best one for the week if you need one. And sometimes too, if your QB has a really bad matchup against like a defense that's really humming, you could just drop your worst player and pick up a quarterback that's playing a weak team. For instance, starting a quarterback against Miami the first half of the year would have yielded really good results. Really good results. Well, Brandon Ayuk, I don't mind that pick.
Yeah, that makes sense, Mickey.
Yeah, oh, don't worry, John. They'll be coming. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mickey. Yeah.
We've got another draft tomorrow as well, Detroit one time. So there's going to be 2 fantasy leagues. The fat guy's going to be in the one tomorrow as well. The 2 of us are in this draft. And then the top 4 teams from each league are going to compete again in the playoffs.
Chris Boswell, Blake Jarwin, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. Don't mind that. Just filling in the keepers for the other league that I can remember at least.
We'll have enough time where we'll be able to set it up properly once this is done.
Mike Gesicki, I like that pick. Paris Campbell, Justin Jackson, Greg Zerline, Chris Herndon, Patriots GST, Teddy Bridgewater, Ben Roethlisberger. Josh Kelly, Justin Jefferson, Austin Hooper.
I like that Austin Hooper pick.
Yeah, I was hoping I could take him, but
If AJ Brown isn't playing, then I'm really choking this draft. That's one of the risks.
we could get maybe we get Big Rye to zoom in a bit more on his screen. They're in the bottom. They're underneath our heads.
What are you looking for?
You can't see the picks. Untouchable J.
Oh.
Divine Azigbo. Dr. Jones. I just read that. That was probably a while ago, but
Is that more helpful?
Chiefs DST. Alan Lazard.
Fat guy's on the clock. Yeah, the waiver pickups can make a huge difference because you could end up with like first round talent just after week 1. All it takes is like McCaffrey to get hurt and his backup to have, the same season as him.
Minnesota get taken? Oh no, it's under Vikings.
I don't think so.
Quick, make your pick.
Another defense for me.
Vikings are off the board.
I'm going to have a dud at tight end, it looks like.
pick. Make your pick.
There actually are some tight ends here that aren't bad. Dawson Knox, Ian Thomas, Jimmy Graham, Tyler Eifert. I don't know about Eifert. Dallas Goddard, Irv Smith, Eric Ebron, Jack Doyle.
Oh, it's my pick again. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I'm totally out of it. And I take Dallas Goddard.
Dallas Goddard.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a third defense. I think that's what I'm doing. Ugh. It's close.
Oh. Prover, we're going to have to make trades during the season. In fact, I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm just going to quickly go to the restroom.
I feel like I'm Dylan Toddfield. Saints D.
Damn.
I like rolling with three defenses. Yeah, John, I mean, I admit that they're unconventional, but that's the whole point. You know, if you follow everyone's lead, you're not going to do well in anything, I feel like. Cue the music, absolutely. Robbie Gould, Michael Pittman Jr. That could be a good one. Colts DST. Seahawks DST. Matt Prater, Bears DST. Naeem Hines. Well, you win a week, Jay. I had to buy my own T-shirt. Well, that's the only T-shirt I didn't buy. Actually, it was when I won the contest for I think week 4 we did. Randall Cobb, Bucks DST. Oh, Ryan Williams on the clock. Benny Snell. Really scraping the bottom here, Benny Snell. Jake Elliott, Zane Gonzalez. Zane Gonzalez became a good kicker for, I don't know if he did. He just had better luck in Arizona than Cleveland. He was awful for Cleveland, but then he's been, I don't know, I think he had the most kicker points in the year last year. Alshon Jeffrey, Austin Siebert.
So I still need a defense that I need to start.
Eric Ebron went. Shit. That was my last pick.
Do you still need a tight end?
Yeah. I was going to take Eric Ebron.
We might have to make a trade, a tight end for a defense.
Do you have 2 tight ends?
Mm-hmm. I've got
Who do
Henry
you
and
have?
Godare.
Who?
Henry and Dallas Godare. Hunter Henry.
Yeah. I got 3 defenses that are pretty good. I'd be willing to trade the Rams for Godare. They're around the same value. I really wanted Eric Ebron. It's upsetting. Jerick McKinnon, interesting. Rodrigo Blankenship, that sounds made up. Well, I'm going to go Jack Doyle. A little weak at tight end there. Oh, Jamie, how are you, sir? Good to be back, Jay. Good to be back. And now we got a draft back to back. Big Rye, he could maybe if he zoomed in on the picks, that might be an idea. Some of the names in our other draft are uncouth. Let's put it that way. Or you can just maybe show him the sheet, perhaps.
Well, I don't have it set up for who picks where. We still have tomorrow's draft, so we're going to wait a day before we show the sheet. The fat guy and I have a draft starting in 5 minutes, so we're actually going to cut this one short. But I appreciate everybody drafting and joining us for the draft. And this was fun. It is good to be back.
And swing a neutral trade for Ebron. Oh, Neil, if you could make me an offer, I would appreciate it. I really wanted Ebron. Yeah.
Miss Kroon, we've got it full for tomorrow. But if you compete in the Picks League this year, you'll get an email at the start of next year for an invite to join for next season.
Also, too, if any of these teams are vacant, the prizes are free. It's free to join. So it's if you want to take over a team that happens to go vacant, that's also a possibility. So if you just want to zip us an email, we can put you first up.
And here's our email. It's bigryanthefatguy@gmail.com. So feel free to send us an email if you're interested.
Yeah.
But we're going to jump off for tonight. And Apruva, definitely join tomorrow. Warn the other guys to take their running backs first.
Yeah.
The Picks League, I'll quickly send you.
We put a weekly video out, and that also has a weekly prize. And in that video, it's just a Google form, and you just fill out the links in the description. And then we post the winners. We post who did what on our website, and we usually do a flash of it during the video as well the following week.
There's the link to be able to join the picks contest, Mrs. Kroon.
Oh, good point, Mickey.
We're not able to do that as of now.
As of now, that would be nice. There's just no way of doing it right now.
I'm going to stop the stream, guys, but appreciate you stopping by. We're going to be starting early tomorrow. Like, we should be on about half an hour before the draft. So feel free to stop by, ask us any questions then. I'm lost in last year's Easter egg. It's not that bad, Mickey, and we'll help you through it. You guys have a good night. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.